These plays are going to make you the most money today. We're going to go through some of the highest probability plays in the NBA, and also we're going to discuss just how we've been doing it here. So yesterday we had a sweep, like usual, all right? But over the weekend, it was a great weekend for sure. We had a great weekend. We only had pretty much one loss throughout the whole weekend. So very good weekend. UFC, we ended up sweeping on Saturday, so that was great. Yesterday we had Scotty Barnes. He had a 73% probability to go over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He was able to easily get that. He almost had that at halftime, to be honest. So he surpassed that in the third quarter with ease. Then we had, in the LA Rams game, we had Kyron Williams to go under 99.5 rushing yards. That one got a little bit sweaty towards the end because he had about 76 rushing yards towards the end of the fourth quarter, and then the Rams, they needed to run the ball to run the clock out. But luckily, they put their other running back in the game because it seemed like that game was out of reach. So they took Williams out of the game. So that helped us out for sure. He stayed under that number. He only had like 76 yards rushing. He had a 75% probability hitting that, and it stayed true. We ended up hitting that. Then we had the F-bomb, what was Julius Randle, to go over 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He had a 76% probability to do that. He ended up hitting that one with ease as well. So over the course, like I said, of this weekend, absolutely killed it. All right, let's get to the big thing for this year so far. The F-bombs. The F-bombs haven't lost. 14 days into January, we haven't lost an F-bomb play yet. All right, don't want to jinx myself, but do got to put it out there. We are 50-12 in the last 48 days with the F-bomb. So if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you guys click the link in the description. Also, make sure if you guys are already a part of the group, already winning, comment. Throw some love down in the comments so that way I can share that stuff across social media because we have to blow this stuff up. We can disrupt the sports betting industry if we get enough people on board to be able to do this stuff. So make sure you guys are sharing all the content and everything. That way we can get the word out there and show everybody how to do this the correct way so they're not donating their money left and right every single day and betting the most stupidest stuff that I see on social media day in and day out. And also, that way it's keeping them from seeing all these other people that think they know how to handicap games or bet on games and giving you guys terrible advice day in and day out. So make sure you guys share all that stuff and comment in the comment section so that way I can share that stuff on social media. But as for the F-bombs, we are absolutely killing those. All right? We are killing those. So if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you click the link in the description and join the gold membership. Not only will you get the F-bombs, but you'll learn exactly how to do it as well. You'll learn how I come up with those probabilities. So that way you can apply it to your sports betting. So make sure you guys go and do that. Because if you don't, you are at a serious disadvantage in this industry trying to just do all this stuff yourself and figure it out on your own. Trust me, it took me years to be able to come up with this stuff. But let's go ahead and get to today's stuff. All right, the NBA. First off, we got Damian Lillard. He has a 60% probability to go under 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's going against the sixth best team at guarding the point guard position. So this is obviously pending if Giannis plays or not. So you kind of got to wait a little bit on this play. Because if Giannis sits, Middleton is already sitting. So the only person on the team to really score would be Lillard. So we wouldn't want to take an under in that case. So we have to wait to see if Giannis is going to play. He's one of those players that's like, you know, in the last 30 minutes is when they pretty much release if he's playing or not. So we kind of have to wait on that one to be able to see. And then on these under numbers, if you guys are looking for sports books for that, the easiest ones to find, Bet Rivers, Bally Bet, those ones are easy to be able to find the unders. They're alternate points, rebounds, and assists. But like I said, this play you have to wait to see if Giannis is playing or not because I would not play this if Giannis sits. There's no way, all right, because the probability goes way out the door if Giannis is sitting and Lillard's the only guy offensively out there. But if he is playing, we got a decent probability there and a decent matchup for sure. And Lillard to get 40, I mean, it's a decently high number, all right, unless he's shooting lights out. He's not going to be able to eclipse that number unless he is shooting lights out. All right, now let's get to the next one. Next one's going to be Kevin Durant, KD. He's got a 60% probability to go over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's going against the third worst team at guarding the power forward position. They're going against the Hawks tonight, so it should be high-tempo game, high-paced. Him and Booker, honestly, both have good matchups, but usage-wise, Kevin Durant has a 3% more usage rate than Devin Booker. So they both have the same exact alternate over as well. They're both 34.5. So they both have the same probability as well, the funny thing. But, kind of either or of those guys are, one of them is going to go off. But usage rate wise, 3% more on Durant is why I would favor Durant a little bit more. And Durant has a better possibility to get rebounds. I wouldn't say assists, but to get more rebounds to go along with those points, rebounds, and assists. But he has a great matchup tonight against the Hawks, which should be a high-tempo game. He should have an opportunity to score a bunch of points. Should have an opportunity to be able to rack some assists and get some good rebounds. So he should have a good probability for sure. 60% probability to go over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's go through those two one more time. So Damian Lillard, again, 60% probability to go under 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That is pending if Giannis plays or not. If he does not play, you would skip this play. If he does play, then yeah, you would be able to play the Lillard play for sure. All right, he has a decent matchup that should provide some resistance, and it's a decently high number for Lillard unless he's shooting lights out. And then KD and Booker both have a great matchup, but the usage rate's a little bit high for Kevin Durant, so that's why we kind of sway towards him. And he has a great matchup. Should be a high-tempo game. Should be a high-scoring game. Should have the opportunity to rack off some points, rebounds, and assists for sure in this matchup. As always, guys, I'm Frank with Linemaker Sports. I'll see you guys in the next show.